Sorry about that, guys. I got a new phone, and I was sitting here. I downloaded a new app so I could make sure that we were getting Wi-Fi in my house. So I went home on my dinner break. We didn't have Wi-Fi, and I have this Eero Wi-Fi mesh system. So I had to download the app again and sign in to make sure that we're um, getting that. So anyway, so what's going on with you guys today? What's up with y'all? Me, I'm just another day, just another day in paradise is all I could say. Another day in the neighborhood. Another day. What's they say? Another dollar earned. Another day. Another dollar earned. Something like that, maybe. So, hello, Penny, Nan, and Carrie. Some of my regulars there. Carrie's one of my regulars. I've seen Penny in here before and Nan both. So, hope y'all are having a great here Tuesday. Man, hard to believe that we're already. And I say this all the time because time just flies by so incredibly fast. So it's just hard to believe that we're already to the middle of the week here. Let me message my wife to make sure she knows here. So Wi-Fi should be back up, I think, anyway. So we'll see. Anyway, so but yeah, we're already to Tuesday. What's up, Greg? And we're almost to the 4th of July, y'all. I mean, we are right there at it. We are just a couple days away, and then people are on a long weekend, a nice long holiday weekend. But just want to make sure you guys just make sure that that you all are doing well. And I make hopefully that you all will have a good 4th of July. But more than any thing, just make sure that you just stay safe. Just stay safe this 4th of July season. Stay safe if you're gonna be popping fireworks. Don't drink and drive. If you are gonna have some drinks, stay there at the house or have a designated driver. Don't boat and drive, drink and boat either. I mean, that's a very dangerous. And be careful if you're going to be out on these lakes this weekend. It'll be a lot of folks down on these lakes, so be sure that you're safe. Carrie, my 4th of July plans will be here at the station and also out at the 4th in the Falls. We've talked about it a couple times this week here, and 4th in the Falls is a great event. It's fun, so I'm looking forward to that. We'll be out there for that, and then of course the weekend I don't have any big plans, So that's really about it. So my 4th will be spent working and maybe doing some, I don't know, maybe some yard work, maybe, I don't know, something like that. But it won't be, anything too extravagant. So Eric Primemore says it is now 81 degrees in Colbert, Oklahoma. Another night as we already on July the 1st. And we have relatives coming from Arkansas on the 4th of July, and Rusty Lynn Howell from Alabama made it to visit with us during the holiday week. I always love when Eric does that. It's just a great, it just gives a little bit of a personal feel to it. And I do appreciate Eric for giving us his updates here. I love his updates here. It could be up. My wind on the 4th of July, I'm forecasting winds here of... So probably 10 to 15, but in the evening, it could be a little bit stronger, maybe a little bit up to closer to maybe like 20, maybe. And overall, it's weird because today was July the 1st. You know what the high was? The high was like 85, 86 degrees here today. Normally, our high is about 95, 96. And I almost say it, every year, I almost say it on the 4th of July. Well, it's going to be hotter than firecracker. You know what? I may not say that this year, though, because it doesn't look like it's going to be hotter than firecracker. May rain a little bit too, so we'll see. Oh, what's up there, Mr. Jaden? Mr. Jaden Knowles in the house, y'all. He's in the hizzle for shizzle. So glad to have Mr. Knowles in here with us. I still want to have you on the show here sometime. Like we can do it when you're in town, but we could also do it like I could send you a link and you could just join with your microphone and stuff. I know everybody would just love to see what you're up to. So just hear from you and just see you again. People love Jaden Knowles. And, be honest about it. He was one of my favorites I ever had here, man. There's never, ever going to be a replacement for the weather team I just had, man, ever. Now, I like the kid that's come in. He does a decent job and all, but there's just the talent level that we had here when Jaden was here was incredible. Jaden Cameron is just this the best weather team I've ever had. And a matter of fact, I've said it before. I don't know of many people that many other weather teams across the country that had it as good as we had it then. So, and you know what was really great? We had this good camaraderie though. It's good chemistry, and it was just all great. So, anyway, LaWayne Scott. That's an interesting name, LaWayne. We can do that whenever Cameron gets back. We can all get on at one time here for sure. We can have a good time. I'll just let y'all know when we get there. So, anyway, well, I mean, you are on vacation, Cameron. So we're not going to fool with you right now. And and Jaden will be here in a couple of weeks, so he's coming back to the falls here. So anyway, excited about that. I'd also like to just hear from Jaden talk about life in Denver. It looks like he's had a lot of fun. I like Denver. I like the Denver, Colorado area. I think it would be it'd be a great place to live. Oh, I know what I was going to do. So I got a gag gift for Christmas here, and I've never really played with it much, but I'm thinking about pulling some pranks here. Not anything major. It'd be just something funny, and it certainly wouldn't be on air. It'd be off air. But I'm thinking about putting this little machine under the desk, and when Alyssa always has the great, and Chris too. I may do it with Chris. I think I'm gonna do it with Chris tonight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this under the desk, and whenever Chris walks out, I'm going to hit the remote. So here it is. It's a fart machine. So I'm going to put it under the desk. And when Chris walks out, I'm going to hit the button and it's going to go. So I'm going to do that to Chris. He's going to go. Better yet, maybe even do it to Ashley. She would laugh and think it's funny too. Alyssa's the best one to do it to, though. I could put it across the studio here, though, and before we go on air, I could just let Kyrie be walking over there, and I could just go. How funny would that be? So, I'm a prankster and like to have a little fun sometimes. So who is Connor Lee, LaWayne? That'd be funny to do to Cameron, like Cameron's on air and just go. And everybody would just think it was Cameron, think it was hilarious. So I'm glad that everything is good, man, in New Mexico. Y'all have had some rain over there. There's been some rain over in that area, too. They've had a lot of rain this year. So, yeah, Kyrie, and Jaden Kyrie hadn't changed a bit. He's still the exact same way. He's still I asked him today, I walked in and said, Kyrie, how's your day? It's okay. I walked to work today. He walked to work today. He's supposed to be he got a car and he's supposed to be getting his driver's license, but he hadn't taken the test yet. So we'll see. But Kyrie's still the same. He ain't changed a bit. Everything's about the same. He only been gone about a little over a month, and everything's still the same. So Cameron, give us an update. Yeah, you've been in, and you can do it here via the messenger here, or the chat over here. You've been in Chicago. You've been in Lexington here. I know you've been having a good vacation, but how are things going with your lady friend being long distance and stuff? Do you miss her? Better yet, does she miss you? I'm not going to lie. I want to know. Cameron says, not going to lie, ready for 4th in the Falls. I know you are. I know you've got a special night planned for 4th in the Falls. It's funny because Cameron's friend, his lady friend, her dad texted Cameron and said, man, they're gonna have some Roman candle wars, and he's gonna throw stuff at him. And I told him, I said, man, I'm kind of jealous. I'd love to be able to throw stuff at Cameron. We might get some, maybe get some, Lisa. Maybe. I got a little bit of rain in the forecast, so we'll see. What's up, Brandon? Brandon Lee Bateman. Yeah, well, I mean, Jaden, all they are friends right now. You can't call them anything else. They're friends. Friends. So we'll see what happens. But no, not much has changed since you left, Jaden. I'm still the same. Cameron's still the same. And yeah, everybody's still the same. So Cameron says, this is an update. They're great. Still talking. Talked on the phone for a while last night. Still a good time. Well, I'm glad to see after your date, you didn't run her off, Cameron. I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm happy for you. So do you have special plans with her over the 4th of July weekend? That's what I want to know. That's what everybody wants to know. And all 39 people, 42 people that are on want to know is Cameron got special 4th of July plans with his friend. But again, I'm going to be here in the falls, and then I'll go home. Dude, Jaden, we will never, ever, ever, ever forget about, dude, you're family now, man. We will never forget about you. Not ever. I mean, literally, you will be my friend / family for life now. We will never, ever, ever not. We'll have some type of communication, whether it be just a couple times a year, a couple times a month, or whatever. We'll have some type of communication always. So, what about you, Jaden? Have you met any potential significant others in Denver? Because I know when you were here, there were several that wanted to be your significant other, but it just, I don't guess they met the criteria for you. So, all right. I'm just doing a little love connection here. I always do that, though. So here's what it says. This is Cameron. Just watching fireworks and stuff, going to dodge fireworks from her dad. You might dodge fireworks from her dad, but the big question is, will you dodge fireworks from me? That's the big question. So we will see. Dang, I hit the button again there. Sorry, y'all. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I'm going to do that to Chris here in a few minutes. I'm just going to put it under my desk and hit the button and say, oh, sorry, Chris. You got no aim, bro. Well, you're going to find out. We're going to find out what kind of aim I have, bro. This is the original, man. I am the original guy who used to always hit the target when I was younger. Brandon says, going to be chilling on the front porch, barbecuing all night after fireworks on the river at K. Yeager. Well, that's a good time, Brandon. You know, I'm glad the 4th of July is on a Friday this year because that means you get to have fun and you don't have to worry about going to work the next day. Jaden says, yeah, Denver is nice. I bet it is. Yeah, I love that area up there, man. There's just so much to do there. Yeah, but I don't really have a whole lot to talk about tonight, really. I'm just chilling, ready for the show. Got to get ready here in a minute, and then I'm gonna, do the show and go home and go to bed, and to get up tomorrow and do it all over again. Same thing, same different day, same day thing. So, what am I going to do? What am I going to do tomorrow? I need to go to the gym and start working out. But I say that all the time. But when you sleep till 11 o'clock and you got to be at work at 2 o'clock, I mean, your day is gone. So, got to watch for bears here. Oh yeah, I'd be scared. I'm scared of bears, man. I don't want to fool with the bears, man. I mean, really, I ain't gonna play with no bears. I don't know. It'd be kind of cute to see them, though, I guess. Pull up on what guy? Y'all are crazy, man. So I mean, it sounds like most everybody's just gonna be watching fireworks and kind of chilling there on the 4th. I guess here's from Jaden reply to Cameron. He's down. Oh, pulling up on me, please. You ain't got enough game to pull up on me, bro. Yes, I should have brought it tonight. Because I think nothing else to do. I'm going to try to introduce Jacob on here tomorrow night. So maybe Thursday night I'll bring it and play something for you guys. I haven't had time to play lately. I'm kind of probably a little rusty. I need to pull it out and pick a little bit here, and so I don't embarrass myself. But I haven't really. I've been so busy. I ain't had time to do nothing lately. Oh, I did juice a watermelon when I went home tonight. I juiced one of those seedless watermelon. Boy, it was fantastic. And so I'm making some watermelon wine right now. It's fermenting, and tomorrow I'll add the yeast to it, and then it'll really ferment up, and then it'll start making the wine. I made so far I've made peach, strawberry, and this will be watermelon. So we'll see how the peach turns out. The peach is starting to clear now, and I'll transfer it. I'll transfer it into another jar next week, and then it'll sit for probably 3 or 4 more weeks, and then I'll we'll taste, have a little taste test here and see how it is. The strawberry wine is it's a lot further behind than the peach wine is. So, but I'll bottle it all here in the next couple of months. But that watermelon wine, it smells good, man. Ken, what's the best way to cook salmon or salmon? I'm about to make one and need help. All right, so here's what I do when I fix salmon. I bake it. But what I do is I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it in some tin foil. I'm going to put some olive oil over it. I'm going to put some salt and pepper, and you got to put a little lemon in there, a little lemon juice in there with it too. I would be pretty liberal with that pepper and salt and pepper. If you got a little dill, put a little dill weed in there too. That dill weed is good, gives it a good flavor. If you got anything zesty, any type of zesty season, you can put that on there too, and then put it in there. I'd cook it on like about 350, and it doesn't have to cook super long. It'll turn when it's done. It'll turn kind of a light, almost a whitish pink color, like a light pink, and it'll be flaky. But most salmon has that skin underneath it too. You can either pull it off now, or I usually just pull it off after I cook it. It just pulls right off. But yeah, you don't want it to be too lemony. Oh, okay. All right. Am I doing the top with the cut in? Okay. Thanks, man. Yeah. Dill weed, not weed, dill weed. And, but you don't want it to be too lemony, but you don't want it to have some lemon. Like if you got lemons, you can put lemons on it, but I love salmon, man. I love it. So, but yeah, this one, it's the first time I've ever made homemade wine. Well, that's the second time. I didn't know what I was doing the first time, but this time I've done it the right way. And it smells like wine and it tastes like wine. But whenever I put it in its primary fermenter or secondary fermenter, I'm sorry, it was too strong. But I believe that it's that yeast has really all the yeast has fallen to the bottom now, and the liquid is clearing up. So I believe it's going to be probably a much better flavor. Now, thing about homemade wine is it's send me a picture, man. My phone is still down, but I think you can text me on this phone. I think it'll still, as long as I'm on Wi-Fi, I think I'll get it. But I think I've learned about wine is it'll be real dry unless you add a little simple syrup to it before you bottle it, or it'll be real wine. And I don't like dry wines. I want fruity sweet wines. That's what I like. So, all right, folks, I've got to get off. I got to get dressed for the newscast here. But anyway, y'all have a good night. And a good day tomorrow, a good Wednesday. Tomorrow, we're talking about Thursday, almost 4th of July Eve. It's almost here, folks. So, and I think I'm going to introduce Jacob on here tomorrow night. So I'm good, Kate. Thanks for asking. But in the meantime, y'all have a good night, sleep well, and enjoy your Wednesday. Just 2 more days.